Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It is evening time. It'll be dark in a minute. Hey everybody, what's up? Give y'all time to come on in, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all, come on, come on, come on. We have the documents, honey. We have the documents. We have the documents. We have the documents. Come on up in the room. Y'all, this is going to be interesting. I want y'all to brace yourself for this one. All right. I want y'all to brace yourself for this one. I believe that we are the first to discuss. So this is breaking news as far as the lawsuit goes. I don't think I've seen anyone discuss this yet, but if they have, y'all ain't heard it nowhere else but here. So come on, girl, because boy, this is gonna be interesting. All right, hey Mama Bees, hey Mocha Drop, hey Twin Flames, hey Phenomenal Black Woman, what's going on? Hey Mama V, hey Miss Sarita, what's going on? Hey y'all, hey. Give a few more minutes for the people to come on up in here, because again, this is quite juicy. I did talk to Tracy to try to get Tracy to let her know that I was able to get the lawsuit. Okay. Oh, y'all, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Yeah, we here to spill the tea. 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 We here to talk about it. We are here to talk about it. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm nosy. Well, let me give everybody a bit of a backstory, and then we'll get into the said allegations here in just a moment. This morning I did a video concerning Gigi Rodriguez, who is on the screen, and Prophet Lovey. And this morning I had woke up and I saw that she had made a post on her community wall on YouTube, and this was the post. She says, after years of deception, manipulation, and slander, I've made the deliberate decision to pursue legal action. You all are just now hearing about it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when she said that, I was thinking in my mind that it had been a minute since she did what she did, right? It had been some time. But no, when I tell y'all the date that's filed on here, then you'll understand by and by what I mean. I can actually go ahead and tell y'all the date. The date was November the 3rd. Okay. She made it sound like she been filed this lawsuit and she just not been able to talk about it or something. But she just filed this November the 3rd. Okay. We have the paperwork. And then she said, many remember that on December the 28th of 2024, I came forward and shared the truth of what I endured for 3 years. I did not speak out of bitterness, but out of the obedience of God and conviction to stand for truth and for what was right, girl. My attorney has now filed the official complaint after months of prayer, documentation, and undeniable evidence. What was done in darkness will now be addressed in the light of justice. I stand firm because my confidence is in God and the righteous judge who defends the innocent and exposes the wicked. To everyone who has prayed, supported, and trusted God's timing, thank you. Together, we stand confident that now justice will prevail because we serve a faithful and righteous God who never fails to defend his own. That's what she said this morning. Okay. All right. So that's Gigi. Gigi came out last December with some allegations about Prophet Lovy. And bottom line, y'all, I'm just going to call a thing a thing. Miss Gigi didn't get picked. And listen, I I gave my thoughts a little bit earlier on how I feel about her. I don't agree with this at all because, again, when things were great, you were good. You, unfortunately, I believe not being chosen is a part of life sometimes. But, okay. Y'all ready to get into this? Y'all ready to get into this? This is 10 pages. This is going to be 10 pages. Hey. While we are doing this, if anybody would like to be a blessing to the platform, there is the Cash App. It is greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Y'all ready? I need a chef emoji or something. I watched a video this morning, but I wasn't fully engaged getting ready for work. Oh, I understand. I totally understand. Y'all drop a chef emoji if y'all ready to go and get into this, cause I got somewhere to be in about the next hour, so we got to get through this. That's why I ain't waiting too long. Hey, Miss Lillian. Hey. Are y'all ready? Cause, all right. I need at least one chef emoji, honey. One something. Ain't nobody gonna put no chef emoji in the chat. Y'all ready? Thank you, Mama Bees. Hey, Dee. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Well, guess what, y'all? We were correct this morning. This is the reason why we couldn't find the lawsuit. Miss Mama's filed under Jane Doe. I have no respect for that. And the reason why I have no respect for that is because this here, Mama, you came down here to this YouTube and you did a 1,033 part docu-series on this entire situation, and then you're going to go file a lawsuit under Jane Doe. Let's get into it, honey. Jane Doe, one, and is the individual plaintiff. All right. And we have Prophet Lovy. I don't know why I was saying Bishop. Prophet Lovy is the defendant. Well, his church, Doe's 1 through 50 as well. Action based on this jury trial demand. Okay, so number 1, sexual battery. I'm just gonna say it. Sexual battery. Hey, yeah, she's back. Sexual battery, sexual harassment, Civil Code Section 1708.85, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and breach of fiduciary duties. All right. Plaintiff Jane Doe here, and after plaintiff alleges the following. Here we go. Here's the introduction. This action seeks to recover damages resulting from the calculated, systematic, and spiritually abusive conduct by defendant Lovy, and I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm just going to say Lovy E. Okay, a self-proclaimed prophet and pastor of Revelation Church who used his position of spiritual authority to manipulate, financially exploit, and sexually abuse plaintiff and other vulnerable women. Defendant Lovy intentionally and fraudulently misrepresented his material status and future intentions, coercing plaintiff into a long-term sexual relationship, convincing her to move across the country and funding their relationship by misappropriating thousands of dollars from the Revelation Church ministry funds and its members. Yes, she's suing for sexual battery, sexual harassment, intentional affliction of emotional distress, negligence, and breach of fiduciary duties. All right. The Revelation Church knew or had reason to know that Lovy's actions and wait. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me do this really quick. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen as you guys come on in here. All right. The Revelation Church knew or had reason to know that Prophet Lovy's actions were happening. All right. Let's get into the parties. Plaintiff Jane Doe is an individual proceeding under a name under California Code Section 170885, which is the Jane Doe. Defendant Lovy is an individual and the spiritual leader pastor of Revelation Church. He represents himself as a prophet who hears from God himself. Defendant Revelation Church is a religious organization with a presence in California. Plaintiff is informed and believes and alleges that defendant, those 1 through 50 inclusive, were acting as agents, representatives, employees, or co-conspirators of Lovy or Revelation Church, or both, or of other Doe defendants in the alleged actions as described herein. At this point, plaintiff is unaware of the full and true identities of defendant Doe's 1 through 50 inclusive, and as so sues them by a facetious name. Plaintiff will amend her complaint or allege the true and correct names of Doe defendants when the information becomes known to her. So she's basically saying right now she don't know who the Does are, which I always think that's crazy in a lawsuit. But anyway, plaintiff further is informed and believes that several Doe defendants are merely alter egos of defendant Lovy. Oh, wow. And will allege such facts when they become known. Plaintiff is informed and believes and alleges that the Revelation Church is an alter ego of Lovy. The jurisdiction, Lovy is in California. The Revelation Church is in California. A venue is proper in Los Angeles County. General allegations. Let's get into it. In 2022, plaintiff was recommended and began watching defendant Lovy services and started sharing his content on social media. Around April 2022, defendant Lovy initiated contact with plaintiff, addressing her as dear daughter. This terminology has a prominent meaning in the church sector or the church liaison. He later invited her to come to his church in California, offering to pay for her flights. Defendant Lovy flew plaintiff and her best friend to California and provided lodging, hotel, and a rental car. During this trip, he sent plaintiff money via PayPal or Apple Pay. Defendant Lovy showing romantic interest in plaintiff believing that Lovy to be a man of God, engaged in showing interest as well, thinking that he might be a man of God that God has for me. During this initial trip, Lovy took plaintiff on a tour of a new house being built and made comments such as, "This is where we're going to have our babies," or "This is where I want us to live," fraudulently suggesting a future together. The relationship escalated sexually around 6 months after the first trip to California. Plaintiff felt that the sexual relationship was wrong, but Lovy, in his authority as a prophet, told her, "God is with us. You don't have to worry. He's providing all of this stuff." Anyway, she's saying that this is spiritual and mental manipulation. Defendant Lovy repeatedly assured plaintiff that he was single and not seeing anyone, even though plaintiff asked him directly multiple times. He falsely claimed that his last relationship ended because the ex-girlfriend's family would not accept him and his son. Plaintiff was living and working in Indiana when Lovy encouraged her to move to California and look for a place to live. I believe his last name is Elias. I don't want to say it wrong. Lovy flew plaintiff back out to California, where she met with Lovy's cousin, and we're going to call her M, to look at apartments. Well, I don't know if it's a female or a male, so we're just going to call them M. Lovy began sending plaintiff monthly payments of approximately $2,000 to $3,000 for her bills and living expenses. This continued for about 2 years. Plaintiff moved to California in February of 2023. Upon moving in, Lovy met her at a Best Buy and gave her $10,000 in cash. Lovy also took plaintiff on trips to Miami, Africa, and Dubai. Lovy also bought plaintiff multiple luxury items, including items from Gucci, Alexander McQueen, Dior, and Alexander McQueen again. On the information and belief, Lovy used Revelation Church funds to pay for these gifts and travel expenses. In the summer of 2023, defendant Lovy informed plaintiff that he had to marry his ex-girlfriend Maggie, now his wife and the mother of his newborn son, but claimed that he had to do so for ministry purposes only, and not because he wanted to be with her. Following his marriage, Lovy continued to sustain the sexual relationship with plaintiff, apologizing and telling her, "God is with us, don't worry. Soon everything is going to make sense," to keep her lingering and still sexually engaged. In November of 2024, on a trip to New York, Lovy asked plaintiff about her recent doctor's appointment regarding her health and fertility, which he required her to attend after having sex. Now then she got up here and called it, talking about they was doing some other stuff. That's why I say just be real, girl. But here we have it. Lovy stated to plaintiff, "We just made them," referring to babies. Plaintiff subsequently experienced symptoms of early pregnancy and had dreams related to pregnancy. When she saw blood, she believes that she had a spirit or sacrifice or a miscarriage. When she asked Lovy what God said about the pregnancy, he laughed and said, "Oh, not yet. Don't worry. We're going to have lots of babies," indicating that he knew she was not pregnant or that the pregnancy had terminated. Plaintiff discovered Lovy's deception in November of 2024 when she was approached by Anisha, another woman who was also in a secret sexual relationship with Lovy. During this confrontation, Anisha revealed that Lovy had shared plaintiff's naked photos with her, claiming that plaintiff was merely somebody who wants me, and randomly sent him photos. Lovy had also previously sent plaintiff photos of another woman in the church named Alexis. Anisha also confirmed that the spiritual abuse regarding fertility, stating that Lovy had told her that God was opening up my womb on the same New York trip, despite having sex with plaintiff and claiming that they just made them. Plaintiff incorporates by referencing paragraph 1 through 33 as fully stated herein. Defendant Lovy knowingly made false representations of material facts, including that he was single and that he intended to marry plaintiff, and that their sexual relationship was approved by God and necessary for their shared spiritual future. Lovy made these representations with the intent to deceive plaintiff, to secure her participation in the sexual relationship, and to convince her to move to California under his influence and support. Oh, wait a minute. Had these representations not been made, plaintiff would not have engaged in sexual relations. Had these representations not been made, plaintiff's sexual advances would have been declined. Plaintiff justifiably relied on the representation due to Lovy's position as a man of God / prophet, which resulted in her allowing Lovy to have sexual relations with her. It goes on to say that plaintiff incorporates by referencing paragraph 1. Oh, this is the second cause of action, which is the sexual harassment. Plaintiff incorporates by referencing paragraph 1 through 33 as if fully stated herein. Plaintiff and Lovey were in a pastor spiritual daughter relationship as intended by the legislature in Civil Code Section 51.9. Lovey made sexual advances, solicitations, requests, demands, or engaged in other verbal, visual, or physical conduct of sexual nature that were unwelcomed. Are we for real? Unwelcomed? Are we for real? This what we finna do, GG? GG. This what we finna do? GG. Unwelcomed? Wait a minute. I'm gonna read that one more time because, girl, see, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta take some sort of accountability, ma'am. You are a grown woman. You decided to do these things in nature. If you say that they are true, that's right. Unwelcome. It's the verbiage of this for me, girl. I never saw you in here not one time say that you did not want. Now you did say that he manipulated you or whatever, but girl, you're grown. And if you gonna give it, if you giving it up, you giving it up. Like, let's just be all the way 1,000 about that. I don't like the wording of this because I see what you're trying to do. I see exactly what you're trying to do. Lovey made sexual advances, solicitations, requests, demands, or engaged in other verbal, visual, or physical conduct of sexual nature that were unwelcomed and severe. That's like Lovey committed the above actions through his misrepresentation and fraudulent uh, details par- uh, detailed. I'm sorry, in paragraph 1 through 26. Plaintiff has and will suffer economic loss or disadvantage of personal injury, as well as emotional distress and the loss of her statutory or constitutional rights. Girl. Defendant Revelation Church knew or had reason to know that Lovey's actions and took no corrective measures or actions, thus rectifying his actions. Lovey is a pastor and a representative or an agent of the Revelation Church. The third action is the Civil Code Section 1708 against Lovey. Plaintiff incorporates by reference paragraph 1 through 33 as if fully stated herein. Plaintiff gave Lovey photographs or videos that were meant to be private. These photographs or videos show plaintiffs exposed intimate body parts or engaged in other sexual acts. Lovey shared these photographs or videos without plaintiff's consent. Lovey knew or should have known that he did not have plaintiff's consent to share those photographs or videos with other women, and that plaintiff had a reasonable expectation that private photos or videos shared in confidence with Lovey would in fact be kept private. Plaintiff suffered general and special damages in the amount to be proven at trial. The fourth cause of action is intentional infliction of emotional distress. Plaintiff incorporates by reference paragraph 1 through 33 as fully stated herein. Defendant Lovey engaged in extreme and outrageous conduct by fabricating a relationship, falsely promising marriage and children, requiring plaintiff to undergo medical fertility testing, lying to her about a potential pregnancy, and sharing her private naked photos with other women that he was also exploiting. This conduct was specifically calculated to serve emotional distress, leaving plaintiff mentally and emotionally broken and distraught when the truth was revealed. Ma'am, GG. You know what this man is going to be able to prove, though, dear heart? This man is going to be able to prove that ever since he had his wife and he welcomed his new baby in, he will be able to prove that, because that's like documented. Well. Okay. Hey everybody, she's upset because that man didn't pick her. This conduct was specifically calculated to inflict severe emotional distress, leaving plaintiff mentally and emotionally broken and distraught. Then, when the truth was revealed, girl, okay, Lovy's actions were the approximate and actual cause of plaintiff's harm and damages in the amount to be proven at trial. Invasion of privacy, public disclosure of private facts. Plaintiff incorporates by reference paragraph 1 through 33 as if fully stated herein. Defendant Lovy willfully and maliciously disclosed plaintiff's private naked photos to a third party, Anisha, without consent. This disclosure was highly offensive to a responsible person and was used by Lovy to maliciously paint plaintiff as just basically someone who wants me. Disclosure of these photographs would be considered highly offensive to a reasonable person in plaintiff's situation or position. I'm sorry. These photographs were not of legitimate public concern. Lovy knew or should have known or acted with reckless disregard of the fact that a reasonable person in plaintiff's position would consider the publicity highly offensive. Plaintiff was harmed, and Lovy's conduct was a substantial factor in causing plaintiff's harm. Sixth cause of action is negligence. Plaintiff incorporates by reference paragraph 1 through 33 as if fully stated herein. Plaintiff and Lovy were in a special relationship. What the hell is a special relationship? See, it's the wording for me. And by the way, her and EJ got the same lawyer. I think most of us knew that that's been following this stuff. Her and EJ have the same lawyer. Yeah, her and EJ have the same lawyer. Hey, everyone, her and EJ have the same lawyer. Okay. Where was I just at? Because something just bothered me. I just read. What the hell is a special relationship? What is that? What is special relationship? What's a special relationship? What's that? I'm a confusion. I'm looking and I'm searching and I'm trying to find what the hell is a special relationship? Girl, you act like if something happened, you was gonna be named as the special friend. What is a special relationship? I want to know what that is. A special relationship. Girl, I don't know how you thought you were special. I really don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I can somebody help me? What's a special relationship? I would like to know. All right. Anyway, let's get this over with. We got 2 more pages left. Not even 2 more pages. A page and a half. All right. Plaintiff and Lovy were in a special relationship. Lovy was plaintiff's pastor and spiritual father, and someone who convinced plaintiff that he was a prophet and a man of God. Lovy concealed plaintiff and provided for her financial needs. As a result of this special relationship, Lovy had a duty to protect plaintiff and not impose any harm to her by fraudulently indicating that plaintiff by fraudulently inducing plaintiff into sexual relations. Lovy breached this duty. Lovy further breached his duty by insisting plaintiff receive fertility treatment. Girl, this is crazy. Lovy further breached his duty by insisting that plaintiff close her business in Indiana and move to California, where she would become totally dependent on Lovy's generosity. Lovy further breached his duty by sharing plaintiff's personal, private, and intimate photographs and videos with other women. Lovy's actions were the actual and proximate cause of plaintiff's harm and damage and an amount to be proven at trial. I believe this is the last count. The sixth cause is negligent count 2 against Revelation Church. Plaintiff incorporates by referencing paragraphs 1 through 69 as if fully stated herein. Revelation Church had a duty to its members to not hire sexual predators. What? Sexual predators? Revelation Church breached this duty by hiring and continuing to employ Lovy. Revelation Church's actions were the actual proximate cause of plaintiff's harm and damages in the amount to be proven at trial. Prayer for relief. Plaintiff Jane Doe 1 prays for judgment against defendants Lovy and Revelation Church and Does 1 through 50 inclusive, and request relief as follows. Number 1, as to all causes and counts, general and special damages in an amount to be determined by trial. Number 2, as to cause 1, sexual battery. A, punitive and exemplary damages. Number 3, as to cause number 2, sexual harassment. All remedies allowed under statute, including Civil Code Section 52. B, punitive and exemplary damages. I hope I'm saying that right. 4, as to cause 3, Civil Code Section 170885. All remedies allowed under the statute, punitive and exemplary damages. Injunctive relief requiring Lovy to destroy any photographs or videos of plaintiff in his possession. Let's see. 5, as to cause 4, punitive and exemplary damages. As to cause 5, invasion of privacy, punitive and exemplary damages. As to cause 6, which is negligence, punitive and exemplary damage. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, and number 8, as to all counts for prejudgment and post-judgment interest as allowed by law for cost of suit. So basically, she wants legal fees, and for such other and further relief as the court deems just and proper. Dated November the 3rd, and y'all already know who her attorney is. Same man, same one as EJ. Okay, baby, I already told y'all how I feel about this. I really think y'all just forgive me for what I'm about to say. I'm tired of this already, because here's the thing. You can't pretend, ma'am, like you were not okay with this stuff. We just gotta be honest here. You gotta take some sort of accountability for where you, as a grown woman, chose to sit here and do these things, even if what you're saying is true, on Lovy's behalf or your behalf. You have to take some sort of accountability, and you have not done that not one time. You talking about you publicly repenting? What is I mean, I'm just saying, what is the public repent supposed to do for us? What is the public repent supposed to do for us? You came to us with this. You came to us with a 15,000 part docuseries about what you alleged this man did to you because he didn't choose you. He chose Maggie. My thing is this. You didn't have no problem about the church, it being the church funds when it was the church funds. You knew. If you saying it now, you must have thought it then. So what I'm saying is, why now it's the church's money. Are you going to get the church money back? That's what I want to know. Because you asking for some money in this lawsuit. I'm just asking, are you going to get the church money back? Since it belongs to the church. Are you going to give him his money back? I'm just wondering. Yes, he's labeled an abuser. He's labeled. So basically, she is suing for sexual battery, sexual harassment, the intentional affliction of emotional distress, negligence, and breach of fiduciary duties is what she is suing him for. And again, I can't help, but you knew, ma'am, it was cool for you. Exactly, a willing participant. A willing participant. And then now, you want to come out here and paint this picture as if you were not a willing participant. This seems like a relationship gone wrong, not a lawsuit. Exactly. But did I not tell y'all earlier this morning, I said I don't have no respect for her if she filed this under Jane Doe? Now, they say in California, it's her right to file under Jane Doe. Why are you filing under Jane Doe if you came out here literally talking about you did a 3,000 part docuseries? Why are we filing under Jane Doe? Help me understand. And you was on camera when you did it. So I told y'all earlier, I don't got no respect for that. You literally filed under Jane Doe like you didn't come out here and do no 90,000 part docuseries about what happened and noted it and still up on YouTube at this very moment, but you gonna file this lawsuit under Jane Doe. Girl, why? Again, mama, take the L and go on about your business. Right, we know it's you, sis. And you said it was you. You said you filed a lawsuit. And did I not tell y'all I was going to find a way to get it? And I ain't going to tell y'all how I got it, but I told y'all I was going to get it. I ain't going to tell you how I got it. But I told y'all I was going to. I ain't about to told y'all how I got it, but I told y'all I was going to get it. Okay, and that's exactly what we did. Because I wanted to know about this. Now, listen, I know that there are people who are going to have their opinion on this. For one, I don't know Prophet Lovy. I don't know him. But I just, again, girl, I have to call cap on this. I got to call cap on this because you knew. And while it was good, Whether it came from the church, whether it came from somewhere else, it was good to you. It was good to you. You appreciate, have you returned all them Alexander McQueen bags and clothes and things? I don't even know what Alexander McQueen, all of what he made. Or whoever it is. Did you give it back? Did you get a Gucci bag? Did you do any of those things? Because I think if you kept the gifts, it says a lot about the situation. You kept the gifts. I'm just saying, you kept the gifts, right? So that means at one point, it was really good to you. Mama, you got to walk in accountability. This right here, again, I know people are gonna differ with an opinion, but this right here ain't it to me. This ain't it. You was an ex-girlfriend. He chose Maggie. No, there has not been any criminal charges. Not at all. I ain't crutching on nothing. Hey, baby girl, 1981. I ain't crutching on nothing. There are no criminal charges that I know of. What the criminal charges gonna be? Did she call the police when this stuff happened? Did she tell the police when this stuff happened? No, because she was a willing participant. Lady Janice said, "Let me see who I can sue." Child, it'd be a waste of money at the end of the day, like because you got to pay all the maternity fees. You don't know how stuff gonna end up. It's a waste of time and money. And I think again, this right here, and listen, we got to sit back and see how this goes. But for me, it looks like, ma'am, you intentionally knew what you were getting, and when you no longer got it anymore, now we want to run down here to the courthouse. No, her legs was in a. uh, oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, I listen. I think that this is crazy. Again, I had to come because I told y'all this morning we were trying to find that lawsuit, and I said we gonna find it. We looked through her name, and everything, and I found her name on a very public lawsuit, another lawsuit, and that's how I found out what her real name was. So I didn't dox. I ain't do none of that. That is very much something that you can pull up on your own. I'm wondering if anyone has said things like this about him before. I don't know, but she don't. For me, she don't stand nowhere. For I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too hard, but for me, I just don't. I I don't feel no ways tied. I don't. I don't feel no ways tied. She not right, bright. You supposed to sue first and then get somewhere and sit down, not do a TV series. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why you file under Jane Doe, but you done a whole damn 100,000 part series about this situation. I keep going up in the number, don't it? About this situation, and here we are. Like, what's really going on? You know, what she's alleging is serious. So I'm wondering if she had already said the same stuff. IPV. She said this stuff last December. We already heard this. Now we hearing it on paper. We heard it in video form already. We listened to 99,000 parts of this damn story that she told on her YouTube channel. And I said it then and I'm going to say it now. You was a willing participant. How did you have unwanted sex when you was willingly having sex with the man? You wanted to have sex with the man. Stop it. You're grown. The wording of this is really poor. Like, where was it unwanted? Where was it unwelcomed at? You still open them legs. Or maybe you didn't open them. Maybe it was from the bite. I don't know. But what I do know is that you had sex with this man because you wanted to have sex with this man several times. And then you come out here and say it was unwanted. No, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. You was getting them thousands and thousands of dollars, and it was all good and gravy. You wanted it then, and then now that the money is dried up, he sexually harassed you. Okay, whatever. I guess we'll see where it goes. Mm-hmm. I can't. I can't. I can't. And now I'm eating on a nut, y'all. But we'll see where this goes. Abusers get away with it all the time, and victims are fearful to come. IPB. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Mm-mm. 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 It's not even about, to me, it's not even about telling the truth. This man got married, had a baby. That's when she came out. Because she was not the chosen one. And my thing is, when we saw, she posted the screenshots of every last amount of money that he gave her. When that money was flowing, everything was cool. Everything was good. Soon as he chose Maggie, and as soon as he had a baby, showed off his baby, then here we come. So, again, and then she alleged in here that he met with her, gave her $10,000. She was cool with it. See, my thing is this right here. You wasn't smart with the coin either. You wasn't smart with the coin. Because if you were smart with the coin, you would have done right with the coin. You'd have invested it. You'd have done what you needed to do. You'd have got you a place. You'd have got you a salon. Had you played right. Had you played right, had you played fair. But here we are. So I don't know. Again, I know that there are going to be people that will disagree with me, but I don't know. This is just one of those things that I'm looking at, and I'm looking at how you participated in the situation, and then how now that you aren't the chosen one, you aren't the wife, you aren't it, that this is where we are. By the way, he's suing EJ as well. EJ and this gal, what's her name? GIGI. They are cool or whatever. You know how when people get cool, when they have a dislike for somebody and stuff like that, you know how people do that? That's probably what they doing right here. They cool with each other because they have a dislike for Prophet Lovy. I do believe that. And if y'all read that EJ lawsuit, you'll get it. That Baptist ping got us. Oh no, not the Baptist ping. Listen, Prophet Lovy, if you listening to me right now, please cut it off. I understand, Gigi. I get it. I get it, Gigi. I get it. I understand completely. I get it. I understand. I get it. I get it, daughter. I understand, daughter. I get it, daughter. Cause he I get it, daughter. I get it. Prophet, if you listening, go on and get off. Okay. I get it, Gigi. Listen, I understand. Mm. Baby, I be sitting there, head spinning around, wondering why me little. No, for real, for real. Listen, I told y'all this morning when I was looking for a picture for a Prophet Lovey, I said, my goodness. Um, Damn, there's a lot of pictures to choose from. I'll tell you what. Showed a lot of pictures to choose from in them nice suits and stuff. hmm Um, oh no, chronic kidney disease. We are praying, Brittany. We are praying. I am so sorry to hear that. But we are praying. We are praying. We are praying. Yes, if y'all can make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 47 likes. Also, too, if y'all would like to bless the platform, the Cash App is on the screen. Um, I wanted to come back with this because I told you guys that I was gonna try my best to honestly get this and kind of go over it. It's what I felt that it was going to be. It's what I felt it was going to be. That royal blue suit he had on. Oh, listen, I seen one he had on. It was a black suit, but his hair was up and ooh. Excuse me, Prophet. Prophet, don't get me. 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 All right, so then that means y'all tomorrow we gotta talk about what is it called? Latrice and all the rest of the peoples and the stuff. I'm just telling you, LLE, honey. GG. Yeah, I think it was good, GG. I do. I think it was probably good to you. I do. I think it was probably good to you. All right, y'all. Hey, Mia. Hey, everybody. Y'all send a prayer up for Brittany for sure, for sure. With what's going on with her mom, please, please, please. Uh, uh, um, Send up a prayer. All right. Y'all pass that off from bucket around, and if you would like to be a blessing here on the platform, please do. But most of all, hitting that like button is free. I am going to be live in the morning. We'll talk about hot topics and Latrice and all of the other stuff. I'm going to incorporate it in one video because I ain't going to be able to go live again a whole bunch tomorrow. Lord have mercy. We've all been de-whipped. Listen, you ain't lying. We've all been de-whipped. I know I have. And let me shut up. Let me shut up, honey. I finna say it, but I'ma shut up. I ain't finna say it. I ain't gonna 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 say it. But yeah, that's just how I feel about the situation. I don't for me, um we'll just see how it goes in the courts. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm out of here. I need to get over here and do my mod duties over at Really Be House. I will talk to you all later. You guys have a good evening. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Married him, catch that tea. I know that's right. Twin flames. I know that. I know that's right. Catch that tea, baby. Period. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.